The Riot interviews.
It is The Riot on RadioU. Nikki,
Yes.
why can't we talk like Jen Ledger?
What do you mean?
She's on the phone, and I was talking to her off air.
And she sounds so nice and polite.
She has this wonderful accent that is so charming.
And we're all loud and harsh.
And we're like, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, hello, yes, I was calling for Obadiah.
Yes,
It's
it is not.
amazing.
I wish we could be that way.
Oh, Jen, I'm so jealous of your accent, and it's amazing.
You guys are killing me. This is so funny. I was thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if I faked an American accent now just to throw everybody off?
You're like, wow, Jen has really changed, hasn't
Changed
she?
a lot.
She's totally changed.
Yeah, well, I got quite the intro. Now I feel like I've got to play up my English accent. I'm worried people won't notice it.
I love it so much. We had an intern named George for a while. He was from the UK, and I just loved sitting and listening to him talk.
It was just so relaxing for you.
It's wonderful. I know he didn't care.
That's nice.
His fake English accent was good. He had a really good, he would go in places and order tacos. And he had this, it's a long story, but it was amazing. And I'm off. So,
You know what? The one thing that I have the hardest time ordering in America is ordering just like a glass of water. No one knows what I'm saying. And I'm like, water. They're like, what? And I'm like, water. And then I'm like, water.
There
and then they're
it
like,
is.
oh, a glass of water?
There it
okay. It kills me. But I refuse to do it American the first time because it just feels too shameful or something. So I always try English twice and then I switch to American.
There you go.
just to be clear, we speak English too, okay?
Oh, yeah, that old chestnut. I hear ya.
I don't know, though. Just when she speaks, it does sound just so much more better.
Intelligent,
polished, refined. Very nice.
Oh, dude. We need...
I love that most of this interview is going to be about my accent.
That might be all of it.
Well,
Nailed it.
hey, we're talking to Jen Ledger of
Yes,
Skillet and Ledger.
Of course, the new song, Not Dead Yet, super popular here on RadioU. It's been doing amazing. So we're glad to
Wonderful. That's great news.
everybody loves it. So we're glad to have a chance to talk with you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. I've already smiled a ton this morning just from our previous conversation. You're really killing me.
Okay, now, Jen, don't hate me, but I have a question that I have to ask you about Not Dead Yet.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but between your British accent and Not Dead Yet,
yeah.
all I can think about is Monty Python and the guy not wanting to go on the cart. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've seen Monty Python, but the only thing I can remember from it right now is they're like the Knights of Ni or something.
Yes. Well,
but I can't remember the scene you're talking about. Does he say not dead yet?
You have your work to do when you're done with us, because if you just Google, he doesn't want to get on the cart with the dead, and so he goes, I'm not dead yet.
he keeps
just saying it.
over
You're gonna
and
love
over
it.
Oh my
again.
God.
You're gonna love
this
it.
is amazing. Maybe you're giving me ideas for my music video. Maybe I was
Yes.
subconsciously influenced by that scene and I had no idea.
Well, you need to go find it because as soon as I saw the song title, I was like, oh no.
You can't separate
you know
the
what?
two.
It's probably good that I didn't know that and didn't remember it because it might have stopped me from writing it. I'd be like, it's just too embarrassing.
Well, we're talking
But
to...
now you told me I'm going to feel embarrassed from now on.
Now you're going to be worried about it every time.
Totally, of course, yeah.
No way. You just need to own it. Just own it. It's no
Okay.
big deal. Like,
I'll
whatever.
pretend like I did it on purpose. I'm like, oh yeah, totally. You know that scene? No one reminded me of it. I totally remembered it from the beginning.
I'm actually kind of surprised no one else has, or you haven't seen it yet. You haven't brought, someone hasn't brought it up
No, you were
before.
definitely the first people to bring it up. But now
All right,
I
Obi.
feel like
Good job,
Do you know
Obi.
what?
You're number one.
I'll wear that
original
badge.
Obi over there. Yeah.
I'll wear that badge. I'm not scared of it.
Proudly, he's
I'm
fine.
not scared of it.
You know your old references to old things.
It is an old movie.
Oh snap! She's burning you.
Oh no!
Well,
That's banter. That's just love. It's
Hey,
fine.
Jen, my pop culture knowledge rolls
Way
way too
deep.
deep. Like way
Okay,
too
I
deep.
believe you. I believe you already. I feel like you're proving it.
Yeah, like that movie's older than all of us. But let's talk about you. Jen Ledger on the phone of Ledger and Skillet. Your EP is out. The song is doing really well. So you had a pretty posh placement there in Skillet. Why on this earth write your own music?
Yeah, why add that?
Why add the heartache and the pain?
I know, man. It is no just making your own music, that's for sure. Yeah, basically, I kind of reluctantly joined Skillet 10 years ago. I thought that I could never be a performer. Playing drums made me nervous. And then, like, after praying about it, the auditions came up. I said no, I didn't want anything to do with that. And I really felt like God was saying that he wanted me to go for it. And, I mean, 10 years later, here I am. It's like his plans are just so much better than my own, because my goal in life was to be a hairdresser. So things really changed for me, you know. And it was about 4 years into Skillet, you know. I've been traveling the world with them, and I've just seen, we just met so many people saying, you know, I was going to kill myself, and then I heard the song the last night, and it just saved my life. Or I was addicted to heroin, and then your music's helped me get through that, and now I'm 6 years clean, you know. There's things like that were just like kind of just really eye-opening for me, and I felt like God was stirring to me about like 6 years ago that maybe I was meant to be writing my own music too, just so we had, like, I've got a platform. I'm seeing a ton of girls telling me that they're learning drums because of me, or they're changing my hair because of me, and I'm like, oh man, they're really listening to me. And I just sort of thought, God's given me this platform, and I want to be a bit more vocal with it. And so it's been kind of like a 6-year process of, first of all, how on earth do I write a song? So
Sure.
Corey Cooper have been training me all this time now, and I can't really learn from anyone better. They're like some of the most successful writers, you know, in the world, and there they are training me. So it took a long time, but we really made sure the songs are right. We wanted to make sure it wasn't Skillet Part B, but, you know, that it really reflected me and my, kind of like my different personality traits, and the fact that I've got this edge because I've been touring in a rock band for 10 years, but I've got a bit of a softness too. And so we really took the time to try and kind of create something unique to me, if that makes sense.
It does, absolutely.
And here we are. I'm on the phone with you because of it, which is very fun.
Talking about not dead yet, so, you know, for Monty Python.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Very important thing.
You're right.
Life-changing moments.
Well, I think that's neat because a lot of times I don't think we don't all have an understanding of. We just think, oh, you just maybe decided, and then the next day you just go write a couple of songs. We don't realize that things can take so long, and it's a process, and just being faithful during that time, and then before you know it, it's out.
Mm-hmm. It feels like a long time when you're in it, especially when, you know how it is when God speaks something to you, and, you know, you never know if it's going to be next week. And sometimes you're like, it'll be tomorrow in a word or in something you've read, and he speaks to you, and then it turns out to be a 10-year season. You just never know what it means, and all you can do is be faithful to what you've got before you and trust that he can open the doors at the right time. But I did find it hard because I just wanted, I'm a little bit of a person that can be like, I really want to make sure I'm doing all I can with what he's given me, and I want to be faithful, and I want to stand before him and just know, Lord, I was faithful, you know. So I'm a bit of a worrier, and I try really hard not to be. But it's just so cool to see how it all worked out in the end. Like, I feel like I know who I am more, in a way. Like, I got into the Skillet. I'd only been living for Jesus for about 12, 13 months or so, and then I was in a, you know, a really, like, a multi-platinum selling rock band all of a sudden. And so it's just like I've been on such a learning curve of how to live for him, how to be a musician, how to do business, how to honor him, and all of those things. And so it's just been a really amazing apprenticeship, and I'm really glad in a way it took the time it did, because it's like he's really, like, developed who I am in him now, and it's exciting to finally be speaking out and sharing what he's done in my life, you know?
Aww.
Well, we're talking to Jen Ledger of Skillet and
Now
Ledger.
Ledger, yes, for the EP, which is available now.
Well, you know what, Jen?
Yay!
It's been really great to talk to you. I always loved hearing you on Skillet's music. I've really enjoyed your EP. So, you know what?
Thank you so much.
We are glad that you have made your own music, and we're excited to be playing it.
Oh my gosh, that means so much to me, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, listen, we can let you go. You, of course, need to go and look up the Monty Python clip about
that's
not
your
dead yet.
homework.
Really?
That's fine.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know, Feel free to report back later after you've seen it. You don't have to, but it's an option if you need to talk it through.
Next time we talk, I'll have done my homework. Don't
Okay,
worry.
good. You'll be all schooled with it.
Well, hey, thank you so much, Jen. Hang on one second.
Hang tight.
Jen Ledger
She's
of Ledger and
amazing.
Skillet.
The Ledger EP is available. Shop.radiou.com if you want more details on that. But of course, let's play Not Dead Yet.
It is the Riot.
As you chuckle.
Can't help it.
Can't help it.
Want to hear more? Check out riot.radiou.com.